Hey everyone, it's Brooke with Creative Heart. I am going to be your first creator for the event this morning. So once you jump on, let me know you're on here. I'm going to wait and get shared into the group. Get my iPad up here. Alright. Get the volume down. Alright, I got a mess right here going on. Alright, we have 2 minutes before we actually get started with the event. So I'm going to get everything ready here. Make sure I got everything. Oh, I do need to get my little measurements out here. Hello, Ollie. All right, she's getting me shared in. We got 1 minute to go. Get down. Get down. Get down. No, those are for your potty. Those are for you when you go potty. You can't have those now. I know. What's wrong? She has on her panties again today because we're still working on potty training. So, huge, aren't we? So you got your panties on. We're gonna get started. Okay, you ready? Oh, Mabel's trying to get your crackers. You better get them. She's trying to get your crackers. I'm gonna get my thing turned here. Alrighty, guys. So, give a few more minutes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Alright, they got me shared in. Are you ready to go? You ready? You gonna help me? You gonna help me this morning? Huh? You gonna help me? Okay. So let me get pulled back up here. She just exited me out. Alright, so again, everybody, welcome to the event with Hen House and Bloom Co. We are excited that you're joining us today. Our theme for today's event is Denim and Pearls. So I have a cute little necklace we're going to be making with some blue jean material, lace, some fabrics, and we're going to make a little blue jean rosette out of some scrap old pair of blue jeans. So if you are not following me, I would really appreciate it, and welcome if this is your first time watching me. Again, I am Brooke with Creative Heart with Brooke, and up after me is going to be Julie with Vintage Flair with Julie. And then if you look at the very bottom of the description of today's live, you'll see 2 groups that you can join, and they are listed there at the bottom. All right, you ready to get going? Okay, and again, Willow has on her little panties again today because we're still working on the potty training. This is day 3, so it's kind of touch and go at this point. Like, she did better yesterday. She's already had one little accident this morning, but that's okay. But it's a little work in progress. Everybody knows who's had to potty train, so when she goes to the potty, if she doesn't do anything, I still give her one little treat just for going. If she does potty, she gets, I give her 5 those little mini M&Ms, and I've been taking her like every 45 minutes. All right, well, I gotta get started. I gotta get started. And you're being, look, here's your thing. Here's your thing. Your tablet thing. So this, she got this in her Easter basket. And like you can draw on it and then it clears it out at the bottom. So if you press the delete, it kind of clears it out. It's just a cool little thing to write with. I found that at the Dollar Tree. So that was in her Easter basket. All right, so I'm going to show you what we're going to be making. So we're going to make a cute little tassel. Here, hop down, Flossie. Here, here's your little tablet. Here you go. Uh-oh, did you knock it off? Here, there. Okay, so let me pull this down. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this pulled up here. Okay, so we're going to be making a cute little blue jean tassel. So I'm going to show you one that I already have. So it's going to look like this. We're going to use some different strands of lace, blue jean. We're going to make a rosette out of blue jean material to put in the middle. And then I've got the little bead necklace that already has the clasp there to hold it all together. So that's what we're going to be making. Willow, stop. All right, so I'm going to show you, knock it off. No. I'm going to show you the measurements. No, go, stop. I'm going to show you the measurement of each little piece. So no, Willow. So I've already, hey, stop. Nobody wants to hear you screaming. Stop. I already have these measured out that I've already got ripped. So this is that, this was like a pair of blue jeans that was like, stop, was the stretchy material. Stop, Willow. Oh. Stop, now, go. Let me go get her Mickey on. Go, stop. Get in there and stop it. Go, now, stop. Where's your drink? Stop. Here. Stop. Here's your crackers. Okay. So this is that stretchy blue jean material was the pair of pants that we ripped. So each piece is about 14 inches. And then you can do them any width. This one is kind of, this one is exactly a little bit, almost an inch in the width. But again, it's 14. And so I have several already ripped, just so that I would have them already on hand. So you just kind of lay them out ever how you want them to show in your little tassel. So this one is a, I want to save that one for, but I already have, like, this is a piece of lace that I got mixed in with this. So it's all 14 inches. So here's the round piece. And again, so what we'll do is like we'll wrap it around like this. And then I'll put a piece of blue jean around the middle after I put it through the hook. And then we'll wrap it all together and then put the rosette in the center. So they're really easy to do. It's just ever how many pieces you want in your little bundle here. So I'm going to do 2 blue jeans. And then we'll do the piece here. And then 2 again. So there's no, no certain way. You just kind of lay them how you want them to be shown in your tassel. then you can rotate like with darker pieces against like lighter shades of the blue jean material. Let's see, we got some lace, this one. So I haven't actually cut this one yet. So we'll add, the wind is like really blowing today. And the storm door is hitting against the regular door. So the dogs keep thinking somebody's coming in. But it's very windy. Yesterday it was very warm and hot. Today's only supposed to get up to 66. So it's a little chilly outside this morning. And you can make your tassel as bulky as you want it. I'm going to actually use a piece of the bling here. And I want to get, I think I want to do 2. Because I want to have 2 of these, so I'm going to kind of cut right there. And then we'll use this one differently on when we lay it on here. So let's see. I think this one needs to be a little bit thinner. So I'm just going to rip this one a little bit more. And it's kind of harder, you know, to rip blue jean material. A little hard. You gotta use some strength to rip it. There goes Juicy Cheek. Alright, I'm gonna get this little piece. Here, I'll do another one out of this little part. Get this one going. Well, this one doesn't rip for me. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it just cut and then we'll rip it. That might be what I need to do. Since this one is already kind of raveled on the sides, we'll just kind of ravel that up. Oh my gosh, hold on guys. She just ducked. No, Willow. Willow, get up. Oh my gosh. Give me this. Come here. Guys, I got to wash her off really quick because she just poured out all of my Mod Podge out of my cart and it's all over her legs. So give me 1 second. Come here, Willow. I need to wash you off. Stop. You gotta get this off of you. Come on. Stand up. let me get her diaper on. Come here. Here, stand up. Wait. Now I'm soaked in water. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that, but there was Mod Podge, whole puddle all in the floor, and she was all in it. And it was all over her legs and all over her clothes, so I had to soak them, throw them in the sink and soak them. So now, let me get my thing pulled up back on here. My shirt is soaked from giving her a bath really quick. All right, so back to this. Let me pull this off here. All right, so we're gonna put that one there. And let's see, do we want another piece of, actually, let me see what this looks like. Let me, I want the bling to be in the front, so that's how I like that, like this. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open it back up. We're gonna put it through the metal hoop that I have. It's gonna be our necklace. So where did it go? There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take it off of here. We're gonna put all this through the center here. I'm just gonna get it through here, get it started, make sure they're all, let me, oh my gosh, she's got me all out of sorts here. Willow, get down. All right, so let's stack these again, and then we're gonna put the hoop through there. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so let's put this one. I don't even know where my hoop went to. Jeez, there it is. All right, so there's this one. And we're gonna do the lace. I'm gonna do 2 more of the blue jean. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna throw a little bit of this one. I actually forgot to throw this one in. All right, let me throw this part in. Throw in some brown. Then we'll put in this. Okay, so now we're gonna do it with the hoop through there. I'm gonna kind of keep it all tight and just thread this through to get to the middle. There we go. All right, so now that that's in there, I'm gonna make sure the length is there. And then we're gonna take another piece of blue jean, and I'm gonna pull this one down a little further. So there it is, hanging in our little metal ring there, little hoop. And where is my piece? So we're gonna take this, and I'm gonna make sure it's enough to go all the way around before we glue it. It is, okay. So I'm gonna put a little dab of my glue right here. And just hold that for a minute. Then I'm gonna do this tightly. And we're just gonna wrap it all the way around really tight. So that way none of those pieces are gonna come loose. So you wanna make sure that it's, that it's tight and flush to the blue jean there. And we're gonna put a little dab of glue here on the side to hold. Then we're gonna make our little rosette to go in the middle. All right, so now that that's just hanging, so it's even like really cute with nothing, you know, in the middle yet. But there it is, it's hanging there on our little hoop. And while I get ready to do the rosette for the middle, just gonna leave that right there. Let me just get caught up here since we had an intermission with Mod Podge. So, hey, too bad I wasn't doing like a affiliate thing with Mod Podge. I could have said, oh yeah, look, it's great all over your child too. Like she had it poured, she just took the lid off and just poured it. And it was the Mod Podge that's very liquidy. It's for like jewelry and stuff. So it went everywhere. You know, because the regular Mod Podge is very thick and comes out slowly. Not this one, so it went everywhere. And I'm hoping that it comes out of her clothes and panties. I went ahead and soaked it in the soap water in the sink. So hopefully, and I'm sure my floor is still sticky. I'll have to mop it up again because I just did like one fast mop. But yeah, oh my gosh, it was crazy. But and I just bought that too. So that was like $8 of that. It's like a little bitty thing that has like a, the skinny tip lid for jewelry. So I guess I'll, I have like a tiny bit left. Like luckily she didn't dump all of it, but it was enough to make a big mess. All right, so let's see who we got here. All right, hey Karen with Shop Paradise Creations, the Rustic Sunflower Daisy. Hey Kelly. Hey Allison's Accents and Decor. Hello Jackie with Crafty Kitty. Lyndall's Craft Escape, welcome. Hello Karen with Magnolia Madison's Creations. Let's see. Hey Ruby. Thank you for sprinkling Ruby. Thank you for sprinkling Lyndall's Craft Escapes. She's back up here on the table. Hey Tish. You just said, you jinxed me this morning, Tish. You said hopefully she'll be calm this morning. I have to tell you guys what happened yesterday. So, oh, hey, Debbie with DK Designs. So yesterday I was doing the event in the 4 Rustic Hearts, and she got my potatoes that are over here behind me in my little bowl, and she was throwing them in the floor, and I was like, no, Willow, you can't do that, and I was trying to get them up. Well, then she threw one down and hit my plug-in to my heat gun, and it caused a big spark and a big pop, and everything shut off. It actually it kicked my breaker, so I had to reset that after I was done with the live. But yeah, so I don't know if I guess the potato hitting the plug caused like a surge. I don't know, but it was like a big loud pop and then a spark came out. I haven't even tried to see because I don't need my heat gun this morning, so I don't know if my heat gun still works or not. But like a spark came out of it, so I don't know. I might be having to buy a heat gun plus some new Mod Podge, so we will see. Hey Tammy, hope you're feeling better. Hey Christine. Hello Nancy Young. And hello Creations by J&J. Okay. All right, now let me check this because this is always different from my iPad. Hello, Crafting Downstairs with Nancy. Hey, Amy Gentry. Oh, let's see, who was that? Thank you, Karen, for sprinkling. Okay, I think I've got caught up. iPad is always delayed from the phone. So here we go. Okay, so if you're just jumping on, here's the little blue jean tassel lace that we're making for a necklace. We're gonna start working on the rosette and get that ready to go in the center of our tassel. So when I do my rosettes, whether I'm using fabric, lace, ribbon, whatever I'm using, I always do the center first. So I'll roll a piece for the center, and I just get it real tight, and then I leave this much hanging, which is, I don't even know how long this piece was, but I mean, you can kind of eyeball it. So I put a little bit of dab of glue just to hold that center tight. And then as I start going around my piece, my center rolled up, I just twist and pull around, twist and pull around, twist. It's just the same technique as you're going around. And you'll kind of like, as you're doing it, you'll kind of feel when you need to put glue. Just kind of a feel no kind of situation. So like right here, I'll put a dab of glue. And when you first get started, it's really not going to look like much, but you got to keep going. So there's the center that's forming there. And then you can take your pieces and you can actually, let me take this one and kind of glue it. You can make them a little skinnier. So I usually take the end part, fold it over before I get started. And then where I left off, I put a dab of glue there. And I hold it for a minute. And then I just start twisting. Whoop. That one fell off there. Let me get it put back there. Anyways, I start twisting as I go around. And then you can kind of keep that fabric pinched together from where you started. You can also kind of like glue the fabric together before you start, but I find it's easier to just pinch it together and twist. But it's the same technique as what you do to get started. So, and you can actually sit down and make these while you're watching TV, while you're just kind of taking a chill, because they're kind of relaxing. Once you get going, it kind of relaxes you. So maybe some therapeutic, you know, there with I probably need to do some of these after I get off of my live from the Mod Podge incident, but you know. So she's got my beads too. I'm gonna have to get that to use for the necklace. We're gonna put like a little pearl in the middle of our rosette once I get it formed here. She has speech again at 1:30 today, so we'll be going for that. And then tomorrow is the big appointment that we've been waiting for to go back for her follow-up for the ENT. So hopefully we get a treatment plan tomorrow to see what we're gonna do. All right. And like once you start making the rosette, you can kind of see which side you like the better, how it's forming. So sometimes one side will look better than the other, and you can just use that as your front. Alright, so let's keep going because I think we need it just a little bit. We'll do one more layer and that should be good. Then we'll put the okay, let me see something here. Where's my lace? Because you can switch colors as you go too. You don't have to keep the same fabric making the rosette. So I'm gonna see what this kind of looks like. I'm just gonna hold this before I glue it just to see if this looks nice on the outside of the excuse me. Oh. Let's see. I could put that and then a blue jean around that. Let's try that. And we'll put another blue jean piece on the outside of that. I think that'll just do have like that same lace color. In there. And kind of fold that over. All right, where's my end? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it off here. Then we're gonna take another piece of blue jean material and go over that. So let me just cut this off. Okay, I'm gonna stick this over here. And I'm gonna glue these at the end together. Just helps the hold as you're going around. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna turn and twist again for our final piece here. Hold. I'm going to cut this excess off right here. So let me put a little bit more of glue there. Okay. Alright, so then, let me hold that there. It's still not secure yet. Some glue on my fingers there. Okay, let me find my pearls. I have some in a bag. Oh dear. Maybe in here. There. She So I thought we would put a few of these on a little strand here. Whoop. On the outside of our little rosette. So I'm just going to kind of place these randomly on here. Whoop. And I think I'm going to take a piece of this for the center to have that little bling. I'm going to cut this better. There. Put in the middle of our rosette. What is it, Willow? I gotta make sure I got all the stuff off of her. Make sure she's not stiffening up with the Mod Podge. Alright, do we need one here? Let's see. Put one right here. I'm just now seeing where I just need to stick some, maybe some little pearls. Put that up, Willow. Maybe one right there. Good. That should be good. All right, let me throw these back in the bag here. Get this. All right, so now we're gonna get ready to put it in the middle of our thing here. So let's put a little bad dab of hot glue. Get this centered up there. The best on this one. Yeah, okay. So here is the little necklace beads. So there's our little pearls on there and our bling. But when it hangs, it will hang with that little strand of bling hanging down. But there's our little tassel with our little rosette in the middle. So this is just cute to wear like with a little blue jean dress or any solid colors. Like this one has brown in it, so you can wear it with a brown or a cream. But they're just cute little necklaces. I'll stand up. They're kind of long, so they kind of hang down to accent your outfits. So there's our finished little tassel there. And I did some different ones, so I had another one made up. So this one's a little different. It's got some different things in it. So I'm going to show you a different flower I made out of the blue jean material, if I can find it in here. So I had made one of these just to use on something, but you make it with the loops of the pants. So I cut off all the loops off the pants to form this little flower. So this is cute to use. I'm going to use this on something, but I actually had cut off loops to pants, and then even like the hem, you can use the hem part to cut to make your little loops. And even like on the pockets, because the pockets have that too. Like I pretty much try to use what I can out of the blue jeans. So like you could use the part from the pocket. I've got this for another little project, but yeah, so this was like a fun little flower too to do. And then on the back side, I haven't put the blue jean on there yet, which I guess I could, the round part, while I have it out here and my glue gun's out. But I'm just gonna take this little scrap piece and we'll put that round part in the middle there. These were actually pieces I had left over from when I had made some pillows out of the heart, out of the blue jean. And some extras, but so this side will show because that one's the perfect circle, but this will be the back side. So we'll just cover this up here just to cover that opening where you don't see the glue, where I glued the loops there. So now it's a cute little flower. You could put it on a little stick. You could also, you know, with these could also be little purse. Tish talking about a keychain. You could do it with a little keychain. You could attach it to your purses. How the purse have the little cute different things you can attach. Like I know when I go in and usually get a new Coach purse, they have all these cool little things that have like little, you know, little clips like this to attach onto your purse. Madison actually always has something that she picks up to attach onto her purse. And I was at Willow's speech last week. I gotta look this up because a lady came in and she had a blue jean purse, because blue jean purses are coming back out. And I kept looking at her purse because I noticed the tag hanging off of it. And when I looked, I was like, wait a minute, that says Coach. And then when she picked her purse up and turned it around, it said Coach. So I'm gonna have to look it up and see if Coach has came out with a blue jean Coach bag, because I like saw hers and I didn't say anything to her because she was going out the door, but I was like, wait a minute, that was a Coach purse. So I'm gonna have to look it up and see if Coach has new blue jean purses out, because I'm gonna have to have one of those. I was like, oh, when she walked out, I was like eyeballing it, like, oh my gosh, like what? But yeah, so blue jean purses are starting to come back out. But these are even, this is even cute, like if you put it on a dowel stick to stick in, an arrangement if you made a bunch of them. Really, would be really cute for patriotic, to use this in like a little arrangement. So I have some of those that I had started making. And then these tassels, so these, we found these necklaces on Temu, which they're very great quality, but they didn't have many in stock. So I think we only got 3 and there was no more that we could order. But sometimes it's a hit or miss on Temu if you ever ordered there. Sometimes the stuff is good and sometimes it's kind of like, oh my gosh, like I should have known. But those necklaces with the little clips, we got from there. So, and then I had found some of these similar, but not like greatest quality at the Dollar Tree, because they were for, they were actually for glasses. But they had the, you know, like these on here have the 2 clasps attached to the big one. They actually had these like in the eyeglass section. They were just more, they were cream beads and then had a few like darker brown towards the end, but they were on the hanging thing of all their little glasses, you know, the readers. But I had found some there, so I bought a few of those. But yeah, so these are just very easy to make. Like Tish said, you could use it for a keychain. You could use it for, you know, to clip on your purse, a jacket. book bags. Like you can make them all different colors. You can make them with the kids fabric, like the character fabrics. But they're just fun and easy to make. So, and the little rosettes, you know, like I said, you can sit and watch TV and make them. They're kind of, you know, relaxing because you're just sitting there doing the same technique as you're, you know, so especially also, you know, ripping fabric is also, like I like to rip fabric because it just seems to be like soothing and stress relief too. So that's something too that you can do is like if you want to rip the fabric to do, especially if you're going to make some of these, because you can just use whatever in these. I mean, you can't go wrong with anything, you know, that you use in your little tassels. So, but I'm hoping I'm gonna have to empty out my soak my mop bucket and rinse it back out, because I'm pretty sure my mop head, I'm gonna have to wash it to get all that oh yeah, Tish just said books or Bible bookmarks. Yep, you can make them a little smaller and do that. Yes, ripping fabric or doing those little rosettes is like therapy. So if you're needing some therapy, some cheap therapy, there you go. So but yeah, I'm gonna put this back in here so I don't lose it. I'll keep my little measurement thing in there because I use it for when I ship out my packages too. The other day I could not find it because some people here had borrowed it. So then I finally ended up finding it in the drawer. So, but yeah, so, oh, and while I'm sitting here, I had my little frog. So I don't know if you guys saw me when I made this, but I dropped him and I knocked his foot off. So I need to glue his foot back on. Let me get that back on there. I had it sitting out yesterday and I never, like it was sitting right beside me when I was doing my live yesterday in the Four Rustic Hearts group for their event. And I had it sitting beside me to glue it back. So there we go. I got it glued back there. All right, but that was my little frog. So I did a live on that a while back. But yesterday's, I got to take a picture of it to put in the group because I forgot to yesterday. But that was my little whiskey barrel. I did the little stencil, the blue jean bow tube. My stencil says, "Welcome to the farm," because we did a spring farm fresh. And then I put the little Dollar General duck in there. And then I also put Mod Podged some little roses on the duck, and then gave the duck a little blue jean bow around the neck. So, but yeah, I've got to take a picture of this. I got to put the Mod Podge on the welcome to the farm so it doesn't chip off. But yeah, that was my little project from yesterday. And I got like a few minutes left. But let me see if I can catch it. Let me pull this because my iPad just completely died on me too. So let me go back up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm just kind of, okay, let's see. I think, let me go back up here. Okay. All right, hello Vicky. I think I missed you earlier. And then Agni Hollis Designs by Amy. Welcome. Hey Vonda with Posh Pines Designs. Thank you. Got Christy Graham. Welcome. The Outcast Crafter. Thank you. Tish is on here. There. Allison's Accents and Decor. Let's see. Willow, get down. Okay, I think I'm catching up. Hello, Renee with Magically Rustic Designs. Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, my frog turned out very cute when and like I said, I dropped him the other day because I was moving the shelf to dust, and I dropped and it knocked the foot off. So I finally got it glued back on. Hello, Lori, resiliently crafting. The barrel, we found at Goodwill. It was a thrift find, so that's where I got the little mini whiskey barrel. Alrighty, I think I got caught up there. Alrighty, yep, so I'm gonna have to rinse out my mop bucket and get everything cleaned up and make sure that I got all that Mod Podge up, because that stuff, you know, is very sticky and it will, I mean, it holds pretty good. So I need to make sure that, she even had it like on the bottom of her feet, so she ran through the kitchen and it was all, I had to mop the kitchen up real quick. But I need to go back and give like a heavier, another mop, because, just to make sure that I got all that stickiness off, because we do not want that to dry all the way. But yeah, so I got me another pair of scrap blue jeans I'm going to be using. So I saw a cute idea where you take the pants leg of the blue jeans, and it's kind of like a wind, it's kind of not like a wind chime, but it's like one of those things that you hang up and it blows in the wind, but they're not called wind chimes, but they have like fabric, or they have like the plastic hanging down. I don't even know what you really call it, but I saw an idea where you take like part of this, like you cut off the pants leg, and then you can do patriotic like stencils or fabric, and then the hanging part where it blow, like the part that's gonna flow in or blow in the wind, is like different strands of fabric. So I'm gonna try to see how that looks. Sometimes I usually will make something just to see if it looks good before I come on and do a craft, but I've gotten those out, those pair of pants that has like bleach stains on them or like holes in it. So but yeah, so I'm gonna jump off here and start getting this Mod Podge, start mopping again and make sure everything is cleaned up, and get everything, the sink washed back out. But thanks everybody for jumping on, even though it was a crazy live with Mod Podge and Little Willow, but luckily I got it off of her, or else she would have been sticky all day. But again, thank you all for jumping on. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated about tomorrow's appointment with the ENT and see what they're going to do. Hopefully we get some answers, or because she's still doing the same things, but we'll just kind of see. And then we go to speech today. So have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be popping on in and out, watching some replays today, since I have speech. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.